Guys, what's up? I'm doing a part two here to the last video I did, finally revealing my biggest secret when I'm playing at BitcoinStacks.com. The address is at the top there. It's Prime Dice. So yeah, the first part of my video I released, my secret. This is the method that is too easy, way too easy. As long as you're fast on the stop button, the roll and stop rolling, you're okay in this game. You're guaranteed to make hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I mean, I've been doing it. I'm going to show you again, part two. When I got off of part one, I showed you I had 0.2, I brought it up to 0.3. I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just make it part two and show you guys 0.3 going up as much as I can? I mean, before the video gets to an hour long, right? So I just want to show you a second blast of how I do it. So follow along, okay? The settings are always the same. Whoops, rocket. Okay, so always go to 90 win chance, which is a 1.1x, okay? And then you go down here to increase bet by 5%, and increase bet by 5% on win and loss. It's really simple, guys, okay? Like I said, I hope that this doesn't cause problems for the site, and I hope that it doesn't piss anybody off. I know that it won't piss you guys off who are watching, mainly who are players, because you guys are going to be freaking out and making all kinds of ridiculous money with this. I've already made, I'm not even exaggerating here, but tens of thousands of dollars for friends of mine over the span of time that we've been using this particular method. And you know what? It's time to share this method with the community. It's provably fair betting, so unless you guys believe that these things can be rigged and they'll change what I'm doing to not allow me to do it and not allow other people to do it, well then, c'est la vie, right? I mean, if that's what's going to happen, that's what's going to happen, but you guys have the time now to jump in and benefit from this, okay? So let's just continue from where I left off on part one, and you'll watch me bring my 0.3 up to, I guess, half a Bitcoin, and then I'll stop the video. I don't know, I could go to 1 Bitcoin, but it's going to probably take a while, so let's at least try to bring it up to half a Bitcoin, okay? So, watch. Automated rolling. You guys got the settings. We're at 0.305. Okay? Let's just go here so you can see the rolls. Whoops. Okay, so starting at 0.305, we're working it up. Keep your finger on the stop rolling button just in case these bets get way too high for your own safety. Use your judgment. Watch the way I stop and go. Okay, so you'll see how I use my correct judgment and say, okay, it's getting way too risky. We don't want to forfeit all of our balance in a few rolls. So that's when you stop, when it gets too high. But you're aiming to keep on increasing it every time with the start and go. So just, if you guys can emulate exactly what I'm doing, like my real life friends did for the past few months and made thousands and thousands of dollars in profit, just emulate what I'm doing. Copy me exactly as I do it, okay? And I don't see how this could go wrong unless you get too greedy, you don't stop the spins when it gets too high, and then it just eats you up. So just watch how I do it. Keep watching. It's at 0.01 now. At 3.5 we stop. Ready? Stop. Okay? So now 0.035, because we were betting at 0.04 here. See these bets? They're getting high. So that's where you got to be careful. So now from 0.035, we'll build it back up more. Okay, ready? Here goes. Just please emulate what I'm doing. Copy me. Watch this video 10 times if you have to. And examine where I stop and go. What are my triggers? Why am I stopping? What's my reasons? Just learn to play like I play, and you can as well make ridiculous money from nothing with this. I mean, if you look at the first video, I started with 0.06, which is really not much money at all. It's we turned it into what, $100. Now we're turning it into 200 and I guess 0.5, $20 or something like that. We're just making money out of thin air. You guys don't realize how long I contemplated not releasing this, because I'm like, I don't want to cause any grief for the the owners of the site when they see when they see what we've been doing. Taking tens of thousands. Honestly, I lost count. Like thousands and thousands of dollars that I myself have witnessed my friends make. I was behind their computer. They asked me, "Can you play for me?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Just put in $15, put in $20, and just build it up. Cash them out at like $500-600 worth of Bitcoin." I had friends who came in with one Bitcoin. They put one Bitcoin, 1.0, and I did the same thing, but I bet a little higher. I bet at 100,000. I just brought it up. So, depends. How much money do you want to spend? Do you want to put in 5 Bitcoin and turn it into 25? Look, we're almost there. We're almost at 0.4. Watch. Watch this closely, guys. Stop. So now 0.42, okay? So now we got to get to 0.5. We're doing pretty good. We're only at 6 minutes in the video, so. I know you guys are probably like, oh my god, I got to go play right now, but don't. Watch me. Watch every single calculated move that I make. I've been doing this for months, okay? This has changed lives of people around me. I knew a guy who had literally $200 to his name. He got he got laid off. Laid off from his job, and he used to work with me, for me, whatever you want to call it, back in the day. And he came to me and he's like, Adam, I need your help. Please give me something I could do on the internet. I'll do whatever you need me to do. I still have all my high-powered equipment here, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, instead of giving you grunt work to do, why don't I just give you my secret method to turn 1/10 of what you have? You got $200 to your name, bro? You're worried about buying groceries? You shouldn't have to. Nobody should have to worry about buying food, right? I told him, I says, go take 10% of what you have. Take $20 out of that 200. And he gave it to me, and I gave him $20 in Bitcoin into his Prime Dice account, okay? And I'm not exaggerating here, okay? Over the span of 2 months, 2.5 months at most, that he was playing, he made $9,000, about $9,000 or American. So, you know what I mean? This is no joke. So we're getting to 0.5 any second now, and then we're going to stop it. Okay, guys? Keep watching. Ready, and stop. So now we're at 0.5. So we're at half a Bitcoin. Okay? We came in part 2 of this video with 0.3. Now we're at 0.5. We could do this all the way up to 1 Bitcoin, I guess, which is what, $530 right now. I started with like what, $20 in the first video, something like that. $20 into $500, and it's taking me what, half an hour? Okay, so this is proof that I'm handing you guys my golden secret. Okay, this is it. No more holds barred. Fingers crossed that this doesn't stop working. Okay, because the only reason it would stop working is if the site itself changes something, and the provably fair betting is not a case anymore, right? Or the way you could lose with this, and you will lose with this, is if you don't watch my calculated moves, don't learn exactly what I'm doing, and just start getting greedy and like, oh my god, it's going up by 0.1, 0.2, and then it just sucks it all back in 5 spins. You get 5 reds in a row. If God forbid it happens. Don't let it happen. Okay, I've just showed you right now, I just made money. Okay, like hundreds of dollars. Okay, so I took it, fuck it, you know what? Let's just keep going. I want to bring it up to 0.6, 0.7, 0.1, sorry, 1.0.